Hello, Londonist.
Do that again.
Are you getting the map that's blowing away in the wind?
Yeah.
And there was a reward level in our Kickstarter. If you paid a certain amount of money, you get to have your own personal video question and answer session, which we're doing now, which are intended to be private, but I've already asked in Londonist. By the way, Londonist logo is on screen now. You should check out their website, you should follow them on Facebook, you should follow them on Twitter. Apparently I've been known to make videos for them. That's a thing.
Oh, is that what you do?
That's sometimes what I do. Hi Londonist, thank you. And basically Londonists have asked us some questions.
Okay.
And we're gonna give answers to those questions now. So they have 10 questions.
Yep.
And here we go. Their first question, Vicky. How many stations in London share their name with other stations around the rest of the country? They might all be...
So far, none that I can recall.
They might all be London-based questions.
Okay, no, that's fine.
I'm pretty sure there's a Millbrook somewhere, which is on the sort of the London map, and there's a Millbrook down in Southampton.
The only ones that I can think of are Gillingham and Gillingham.
Gillingham, isn't there? There's two Ashfords, aren't there? There's Ashford.
Oh, there's Ashford.
Ashford. There's Ashford,
Kent,
and Ashford, Middlesex.
Yeah. That's not technically London though, is it?
Yeah. Okay. What is the longest time you can travel from London on one single train in this country, i.e. not the Eurostar? From London? Well, it's probably going to be... It's probably going to
Edinburgh?
be... It's going to be the sleeper, isn't it? It's going to be the Caledonian sleeper all the way up to... It's either... It's got to be the Carl of Lacache, right? It's got to be the one. It splits, doesn't it? At
yes.
Edinburgh and then Inverness. So the night sleeper.
How long was the night Riviera that we went on?
I'm pretty sure the one to Scotland is further.
Okay.
Get the night sleeper from London.
Okay.
An obvious one. You can do this. What's your favourite London train station and why?
London Victoria. For obvious reasons.
Why is that, Vic? Okay.
Well, reason number one, because it shares my name, and it's always fun to see your name in big letters somewhere. That's always exciting. But the other reason I like it is because it has, I think I've said this before, it has a lot of history to it, and actually it's two stations, but you would never actually know that.
Can you name, bonus points, if you can name the two competing railway companies that built separate stations at Victoria?
It would be London, Brighton, South Coast Railway.
And the other one?
Dover and Chatham
Well
Railway.
Done. Hey Vic, have you ridden the old tube trains in the Isle of Wight?
Oh, we haven't been to the Isle of Wight.
Alas, we did not make it to the Isle of Wight. No, that didn't happen.
This is where you cut in a shot of us riding the tube train.
Have you ridden on any other old tube carriages in use on other railways around the country? Where else are there old tube carriages?
No, there aren't any, are there? Not that I'm aware of.
You'd think I should know this, shouldn't you? The minute you hit stop on the camera, I'm going to suddenly remember where all the tube carriages are used. Does Jeff still prefer the tube over big trains?
I don't know, you know, because you keep saying when we meet people, you know, my love of trains started with the big boy trains, and then I went to tube trains, and now I'm going back to the big boy trains.
Oh, hang on! This is our train, by the way.
Oh, we have.
Okay,
so we're
going to pause. This Q&A will carry on from our GWR train that's just pulling in. We've swapped sides.
Welcome back to part 2 of Londonist questions.
If you owned a train station...
Oh, if I owned a train station...
We should call it railway station, because otherwise people will complain.
Okay.
What would you call it? If you owned your own railway / train station. Basically, if you could name it anything, what would that be?
Can I answer that at the end?
Sure, you can, but we're near the end. This one is definitely for you, Vicky. The Hogwarts Express and the Mallard are departing King's Cross at the same time. Which one do you catch?
The Hogwarts Express.
The Mallard? This is great. Who did this one? How wide is the widest gap that you've ever had to mind on trains? Where were the other day? Where were the other day?
Bank station.
But somewhere on the train the other day, there was a huge step down, wasn't there? Where was that? We were like, bloody hell, it was like almost like 2 feet. It was big.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where. On South West trains, if you're ever at Kew Bridge, that's in London, so that counts. It's a huge step down. South West trains should really sort out level access platforms at Kew Bridge station. Can you pronounce that long Welsh name? You know, the one that starts Llanfair.
No.
By the time we get there, we should probably have worked out how to pronounce it.
But someone, the beautiful thing, and I think we're going to publish this quite soon on the website, someone has made us a sort of translation, what do you call it, phonic translation?
Phonetic.
Phonetic.
Yep.
Translation of all of the Welsh station names to help us out, because it, obviously you've been watching and you'll know that even in places like South London, I can't pronounce Eltham. So
the good thing about that is that at least nobody commented on it on YouTube.
Oh, they've been very kind to me.
Yeah, you totally got away with that.
So yeah, we're going to struggle.
Can you have a word with TfL and reroute Crossrail to the Londonist offices? Yes!
I think we'd be amenable to that.
Points for calling it Crossrail and not the E word. The E word is bad.
Well, they know you too well, Joe.
Yeah, so in case you don't know, the Londonist offices are at Old Street, so can we reroute Crossrail to go via Old Street?
I think your request will go in after the Queen's request for it to go to Buckingham Palace first, so...
Okay, so if you owned a train station, railway station,
yeah.
what would you call it?
See, my favourite named station so far, we've not been there yet, is Barry Links. Because it sounds like a 70s soul singer. And I would name it something like that. So something that sounded like a person, but not just Victoria, but something that sounded like Barry Links. I'm not really very good at this, sorry guys.
What is it? Who is that Barry guy? Hang on, I'm having a mind
Barry
break.
White.
Barry White, thank you.
Yeah.
When we get to Barry Link Station in Scotland, we're going to have a moment of Barry White.
Yeah.
Is that okay? We'll do that, right?
What about you? What would you name the station? It's really hard.
Like,
there's an amazing viaduct which we're not filming, by the way,
good.
because we're doing this. So when people say, why didn't you film that viaduct on the way out of King Sutton, we can blame Londonist.
I like stations with ampersand in them, like on the tube, Todridge and Whetstone. So if you have something like Chaffingford and Stamford or something, you know what I mean? Like something with a lot of syllables. Like
There's a great, I've got one.
Go on.
There's a great pub at Three Bridges called the Snooty Fox. So could you call a station like the Snooty Fox or the Mildly Annoyed Tortoise or something like that? No?
From a GWR service between Banbury and Oxford, where you're about to go Harry Potter spotting. Thank you. And at Londonist permission, hopefully, oh, there's a canal as well we're missing. Hopefully, that's the Grand Union. Hopefully this video will appear publicly. I mean, how many more of these have we got to do? We've got to do like 5 more of these, haven't we?
Yes.
So there's 5 more. If you chose the reward that enabled you to ask us questions, you will in time receive an email from us asking you to send us your list of questions, and you'll get one of these personal questions. So thanks, Londonist. Again, that's londonist.com. Follow them. And that's it. I don't know how to sign off.